Either way, federal workers will miss a second paycheck this week. The deadline for processing them already passed. If this keeps going, women trying to get out of potentially dangerous situations could be on their own. Brad Underwood is at the YWCA downtown with that part of the story. Brad?
Well, hi, Rob. You could say it's been a challenging start to the year financially for the YWCA. You might remember at the end of 2018, the United Way cut funding to numerous organizations in the greater Cincinnati area. For the YWCA, that meant about $3,000 to $4,000 just instantly gone. And if this current government shutdown goes too long, more cuts could be coming to this organization. The YWCA runs the only shelter for victims of domestic violence in Hamilton County. 67 beds in total. 80% of the yearly shelter budget comes from private donations and government funding.
We rely pretty heavily on government funds to offer the services to the individuals in the shelters.
Services like security deposits for new housing and transportation while helping people flee a violent situation. Checks aren't coming in from the government during the shutdown, but the YWCA did get a lifeline last week.
We were able to get an email that let us know that we were extended to March 1st. And then after March 1st, we have to strategize, what type of cuts we're going to have to make, what type of services we're going to be able to provide.
The payment through March 1st is roughly $700,000. As Director of Residential Services for the YWCA, Juwana Hall is closely watching what's happening in Washington. As the shutdown continues, Hall says a scary reality draws near.
But I think we're all still kind of shocked at what's going on and how long it's been going on. So it's very difficult.
Now, if the shutdown does end before March 1st, everything kind of goes back to normal for them when it comes to shelter funding. There's no back pay on that funding because they got that extension until March 1st. But again, as Ms. Hall talked about there, if it goes past March 1st, now we're talking about possibly more programs and certainly layoffs and services to men, children, and women who need and rely on the services the YWCA provides as far as shelter goes. Rob?
Brad, thanks very much. The YWCA typically helps about 600 women and children, and men for that matter, every year.